Bald-Sicilian, FBS. I am very grateful for Fat Bald-Sicilian. I'll tell you why. FBS created more channels than Comcast. Okay, FBS endorsed a lot of channels. He created a lot of channels, and I bet he can't count how many channels that he has helped to get monetized, and I'm one of them.
You know, and then it's not like you have no violence on your record until you're 30, and then one night you just decide to go out and kill a cop. It doesn't happen like that.
Fabrizio was always a tough kid. He was a tough kid. He had a nice punch. If he hit you, he would knock you the fuck out.
I already had the position. I don't want to say boss, but that's what I was. I had the position. I was made directly with New York, and I didn't have to answer to nobody in my area.
I didn't watch the show, so I didn't really understand the magnitude or, like, you know, how big this moment was.
But you know what? When De Niro asked him to let the old lady stay, you know, and she has to stay with the dog. Well, God, I've never started, huh? You know, that scene, and he was like, "Stop!"
Anytime I got to shoot at John's restaurant on East 12th Street, which was like a big mob hangout where like Joe the Boss Masseria would like hold court, and I got to work with Ivo Nandi, who played Joe the Boss. Those were some of my favorite scenes.
And the moment you walk in, I could recognize who's at the bar, who's at the table, FBI. And this is the first time that I meet Sonny Franchitti's.
As a matter of fact, outside the Bada Bing, Satin Dolls, we put a curtain in the parking lot. Everyone was wondering, why is that big curtain in the parking lot? We were rehearsing the hanging scene.
I'm living proof, guys. I'm living proof. I mean, no, I'm no millionaire or nothing, but listen, look at my life 4 years ago. I was in a fucking hotel. I was, you know, selling crack. I was snorting coke. I was drinking myself to fucking death. I was literally taking bags full of Ativan just because I wanted to die in my sleep. I was all alone, you know, and now I'm here. I have my family. I have a little bit of money in the bank. I got everything I want. And I got you guys in this channel. So if I can do it, any of you can do it. Yizzo! What's going on, everybody? All right. Good morning. Good morning. I am looking forward to this show. I am. I knew last night exactly what I was going to talk about today. So I changed the title a little bit. Larpers be larping. No joke. The shit I see on here never ceases to amaze me. I am going to do some shout outs and then we'll get started. But I want to focus on this comment first. Pizza didn't get money on his morning show and said to his idiots, I don't want to hear it if you have to pay $3,000 a month on hotels instead of half of that on an apartment. The balls on him. Yeah, compare me to Tony Pizza again. Yeah. Can you fucking imagine? He's just telling them. Like, remember when he got his first apartment, I said his people have a new set of bills now, and he's telling them what their new bills are, the rent, the bullshit electric bill, all this stuff. That's what he does. They are his bills. He doesn't see it as his problem. You know what I mean? To get his rent money together or his hotel money together, it's their problem. And they will pay for it with being doxxed and whatever else if they don't give him what he wants. So they're telling him, listen, if you don't give me money now for an apartment, you'll have to give me $3,000 a month for a hotel. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's balls. That's not even balls. That's just, again, I've been telling you guys, Tony Pizza, you know, he knows he's got a stupid crowd of people, a stupid group of people in his chat and as donors, you know, so he knows he can abuse them like this, and it's okay. You know what I mean? It's no big deal. Like, he knows that he could take them for everything they have, and, you know, even they won't realize it's happening. They're so fucking stupid. So anyway, I had no intention on talking about him, but when I saw this comment, I was like, wow, man. I've heard him say shit like that before, but that's even crazier than usual. So let me do some shout outs. I have a doctor's appointment today at 2:20, so I'll probably be doing this till 1 something, maybe just 1. Sally, Paul Atkinson, Miss Can't Be Wrong, Dave, Stevie the Gypsy, No Ma'am. Oh, look, Dave, $5. I will start it off. Let's get some tipping going today. Show some love and support. Sounds great to me. Thank you, Dave. Sven Larson, Yizzo. Ronan 456. Why do people give a known addict like pizza money? Because they're stupid. And they need him to, spew his hatred for them because they don't have the balls to do it themselves. Albaz, Yizzo. Casey Robinson, the shaky shooter. Chris Capello, my man. Michael Hensley, we love you too. Let me see. Albert, the truth-telling alligator. Let me see something. Yeah, okay. There's Albert. Doug, what's up, my man? Lance 33. Did I already shout you out? I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. Let me get back to where I was. I clicked off my comments. I totally lost my spot. I can't find. There he is, Lance. Okay, good. Let me see. Miss Can't Be Wrong, FBS. We have seen LARPers come and LARPers go. Yeah. And we're probably going to see this LARPer go very soon. Trust me. Alex Vella, good morning. D. Gainey. Did he really? May 31st at 12 a.m. Nice. That's what's up. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, but FBS don't got a new futon. Ah, shit. Fuck me. Hold on.
There's only one guy with a brand new futon, and it ain't FBS. Hey, you know where I live, FBS? You want to come down and show everybody how tough you are? I mean, I'm right here. I'm not going. I just got a futon. I'm not going nowhere.
He's right. I don't have a futon. Pizza was really playing badass. The part I seen. Oh, you mean this morning? He was playing badass? Yeah, well, that's, it's what he does. And of course, yeah, he's only playing because he ain't tough. Wrightsville Bridge construction, you mean? Oh, really? Is there? I don't know. I usually don't go that way anyway. I got to go to York, I go to York for all my shit. So I got to go the other way, but thank you for letting me know if that's correct. Let me see. I keep losing my spot, guys. I'm all fucked up today. I don't know what's going on. Malik Irvin, match or exceed, dare you now. Oh, he's daring you. He's triple double dog daring you. He's saying you ain't shit if you don't match or exceed his $4.99 donation. Thank you, Malik. Come on, guys. Don't let him talk to you like that. Show him what's up. Pizza says, come see me. I'll leave you laying. LOL. No asshole. You will run. Yeah, of course. He ain't doing shit. That's why he's in hiding probably right now. He's running fucking scared because he knows SoFlo's on his way. Sally gifted 1 Fat Bald Sicilian membership. Thank you, Sally. Who got it? Let me see. God, I can't wait to play this stuff for you guys. Hold on. Albert the Truth-Telling Alligator got it. Nice. Thank you, Sally. Thank you very, very much. Guardino Inc., what's up, bro? Who's been LARPing lately, FBS? Well, it's a new guy. I talked about him last night, and then Jeff Nadeau did a show. Jeff Nadeau showed what I'm going to show you today, but, usually since he showed it to you last night, I would do something different today, but I talked to Jeff this morning and he said, you got to play that part I played on my show. So but I got another part I want to play you guys too. I was skipping around through this guy's videos and I saw something that's stunning. Now, I just want to say this first. I have said 1,000,000 times that we should not give these people attention, these new people that come here and stuff. We should not give them attention. We should not make them part of the community. We should not make them relevant in any way, all that stuff. But there's extenuating circumstances here. This guy is out of his fucking mind. And I got to make fun of the people who believe his bullshit. I have no choice. It's just who I am. So I'm going to talk about the truth serum guy. Okay, we're going to have some fun with it. I got some clips ready for you, and we'll go piece by piece. And I also want to talk about some of the people in his chat, that believe his bullshit 100%. They don't even question it. They don't even see anything, confusing or suspicious. It's amazing to me, the stupidity. Let me see. What is this? Oh. No. What, is there something I needed to see, Miss Can't Be Wrong? Let me see here. Just make sure you don't step on his mother's erection while you're down there. Son of a fucking bitch. Hold on.
He steps 1 foot in my mother's direction, he's going to jail. So.
Oh, shit. D. Gainey, that guy on the Dew show last night looked like he was jacked up on Miss Can't Be Wrong's Mountain Dew. That guy sounded so much like, almost even looked like, and reminded me of Gilbert Gottfried that I couldn't stop fucking laughing. That voice. That fucking voice was unbelievable. I'm like, oh my God, listen to this dude. If you guys didn't catch if you didn't get the Gilbert Gottfried vibes immediately as soon as you saw him, I don't know. You must not have listened to enough Gilbert in your life. Us Howard Stern fans, we know what that motherfucker sounds like. And anybody who ever watched him roast anybody or his stand-up, that's exactly what that dude Nick Romano sounds like. It's exactly what it is. Very, very funny, hilarious, but I don't really care about that dude. I'm going to look into him. I already did some searching from the details he gave on himself. I don't think that's his real name. I'm telling you that right now. And you guys know how good I am at this shit. I don't. But that guy is like, that's one of those people. Like, he's a phony, most likely. Just ignore him. You know what I mean? Ignore him because, he's, whoever wants to believe his bullshit, fine. He's relatively harmless, But this other guy is just too fucking funny. Too funny. I mean, and I don't mean like funny, like he's a funny guy. I mean, what he's doing is hilarious, because it's so asinine and obvious. And this fucking guy he's doing it with, this Angelo. I mean, I can't believe that there's people who believe this. I can't. I've never seen anything like it. I've seen stupid around MobTube. We were just talking about Pizza's chat, for fuck's sake. Well, no, they would probably believe. I was going to say they would probably even, realize this guy's full of shit, but they probably wouldn't. This guy, Angelo, this voice, this put on, that's not his voice. If you can't tell that that's not his voice, that's number one. Number two, I don't want to hear any more about the cell phone. I'll tell you what, I'm going to lay out this challenge for the truth serum. Have him call you from a prison phone just once so we could hear the message. And don't try to, take no clip and no message and then play it before the fucking phone call. Well, no, we'll catch you with that. Have him call you once from a correctional facility, from the actual prison phone, so we could hear that message. If you can't, he ain't in prison, but let's be honest. We already know he ain't in prison. Okay. I told you the cell phone thing. Yeah. They're definitely in prisons. You see guys doing TikTok videos and fucking YouTube and all types of shit from their cell phones. But this guy calls in complete silence, no background noise, in a fucking prison. Okay. We're talking about what? When does he usually do his shows? 7, 8 at night, something like that, I'm assuming, probably. Yeah, there's going to be noise. You don't even hear a celly. You don't hear any fucking thing. And He's able to just talk forever, every night. No problem. Doesn't get caught, nothing. Yeah, okay. All right, guys. Sure. Pony Boy, good morning. New here from the gaming community. Well, welcome. Alex Fajigadaja, $9.99. I have met and exceeded. Hello and good morning, afternoon, everyone. Ah, nice. Thank you, Alex Fajigadaja. See that? He didn't. He was dared and he met the challenge. Tugboat, 1999. Been a while since I kicked up, brother. Formerly Matty R, if you remember. Hope all is well. Oh, okay, good. Thank you, man. Thank you very much, bro. That's awesome. I wasn't sure when I first saw your name. I thought I had a whole new donor, but thanks, man. I appreciate the 1999. So I got to remember that's you now. Let's see how well that goes. No, I'll remember. Funny how, like he's a clown, like he's here to amuse you. He's a clown, all right. He's calling from the prison library. That's why it's quiet. Yeah. Come on, guys. I mean, there's a million things I could point out to you, but the clip I played last night, I can't find that clip now, but when the dude is like, yeah, I just got in a skirmish with a couple of Puerto Ricans and, listen, first of all, that's, like I said, this guy's been in there for a long time, right? Puerto Ricans are just fucking with him regularly. An old man, an old mob guy, a captain from the Colombo family. Yeah, let me tell you something, guys. No matter where those guys are, no matter what prison they're in, there's people that look out for them. Not even necessarily other Italians, okay? Not even necessarily them. But there's always going to be crews of younger kids who respect and look up to them and take care of them, okay? He says... and I didn't even catch this last night when I first was talking about this. He said a couple of wise guys took care of him for me. Now that's... didn't, even think about what wise guy says something like that. You're a wise guy. Why would you say a couple of wise guys? That's like saying a couple of Latin kings or something. You're if you're a Latin king, would you say, oh, a couple of Latin kings took care of him for me? No. You say a bunch of my friends. Maybe you'd say some other wise guys that are in here. Something, maybe. Even that I'm not sure about. But you're saying a couple of wise guys took care of him for you, like you are certainly not one yourself. But even that doesn't need to be pointed out because this is so fucking ridiculous. So ridiculous. That you don't even have to point out little details like that. It's very easy to see. This is not like one of those things I got to get into. I probably will, but I don't need to point out every little fucking detail. There's no such thing as silence in the prison. No, fuck no. Get out of here. I don't care what you're in. You could be in a county jail, whatever. It's noisy as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? There's whatever kind of prison you're in, state, federal. It's stupid, man. This shit is and like I said, he keeps being asked. I saw in his chat people were asking, oh, no prison message, stuff like that before the phone call. And it was in his comment section. And he answered the guy, track phone, idiot. First of all, track phone? Is that even a thing anymore? I haven't seen a track phone since I was probably fucking 25. What the fuck, track phone? You mean just cell phone? I don't know. Is there still track phones? I don't know if there are, guys. But that's another reason I'm going to go in on this guy, because he's a fucking smartass. Somebody asked him an obvious question. No message before the phone call? Track phone, idiot. Okay, I'm going to show you who's an idiot. And I don't even know who the fuck that was that commented, nor do I care. But just because you got the balls to... See, last night somebody said that on his channel, it says something like, some is fact, some is fiction, something like that. Whatever you see on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. So, okay, after I thought about it, I'm like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. Let the guy do his thing. He's kind of admitting that, it could be bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But when I see stuff like that, it's like, oh, you're digging deep. You're really saying, or you're digging in, I should say. You're really acting as if this is a Colombo guy in prison. You want people to believe this. You're pushing this as a true story, not something that could possibly be fiction. You're pushing this as a true story. You know what I mean? So since you're doing that, then you're being a phony. He's not, you know, when he answers people that way, it's obvious to see that he's trying to convince people of this nonsense. And that's where I come in. And people like Jeff Nadeau. From the day I started this bullshit, I've been calling people out for being phonies. And I exposed Danny Trio and every other fraud that's been on here. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing now. And I want you guys to remember that this guy isn't doing this just for, oh, look, let me get views and clicks by saying I have a Colombo guy on my show. No, if you listen to the stories they're telling back and forth, this is this guy's way, the truth serum guy. It's his way of saying, look at me, I'm connected. I'm so connected. There was a sit down over me. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, you guys tell me if I'm wrong, but has anybody heard a single name? Who was at the sit down? What mob guy? Who did you represent? Who wanted to kill fucking the truth serum guy, Joe, whatever his fucking name is? There's no details. There's no nothing. It's just it's literally like a fictional story. Like somebody just wrote some fucking stupid, idiotic, unbelievable, mob novel or some horse shit where they just made up characters and never really got too specific, and there was nobody from the actual mob involved in the fucking story. It was just a bunch of people with Italian names or something. You know what I mean? So, listen, if you come out and say, okay, it's bullshit, I'll leave you alone. I'm sure everybody else will too. Have your fun. These people are so stupid, you could tell them it's bullshit, and a lot of them will still believe it's real. But if you're pushing this shit as being a true story, and this guy is a Colombo captain calling from prison, then I got to make a fool out of you. I just have to. I can't even believe people, especially with me here, that people still try this bullshit. I can't fucking believe it. I mean, have you been watching MobTube for long, Joe? Do you know what goes on here when we find the fraud? It's fucking horrible. It's it's horrific. The bloodshed. I bet you are drunk, Josie. Chicago Muscle, good morning, my friend. There's a part in that call where the so-called captain is telling the truth serum guy. Yeah, I was just listening to that. Yeah. Yeah, and Joe, he was like, they were going to kill you, Joe, something like that. And there was a sit down over you, whatever the fuck he was saying. And Joe was like, I had no idea. Joe, I've seen better acting in fucking porn. Like, even Joe doesn't put on a good act. He's like, I had no idea. Imagine finding out years later there was a sit down, you almost got killed. What would your reaction be? This guy is like, I didn't know about that. Oh, shit. They still sell track phones? God damn. Can't everybody just get a fucking phone line like at AT&T or T-Mobile or something? You still got to buy these fucking burners, I understand, but for an actual phone. Like, in other words, why do they sell them? Doesn't everybody just have a regular cell phone line at this point? What does it take? I don't know. This is great. There are still track phones. Yeah, apparently I was wrong, but I'm glad I didn't know there was. That means I don't need one. You know what I mean? I don't need one for a burner. I don't need one because I have an actual, the sit down with Jeff Nadeau. He calls me Doughboy because I asked about who the caller was after he presented him as a Colombo captain in the title. Well, listen, you can, truth serum guy, you could come after me if you'd like, I'll have fun with you. Let me see what's going on down here. That's why he hates me, because I asked. He says he's not a rat and won't mention anything, even though he put the title, it was a Colombo captain. Yeah. How would you be a rat? Are we changing the definition to that too now? You can't tell the name of somebody you know. The guy's in fucking prison. He's not in the street. He's not in the street killing people and shit. You know what I mean? He's in prison, right? He already got caught. What do you mean you can't say his fucking name? It's a secret? The prison knows. If you're going to tell the story that he's in prison, you got to act as such. Doesn't sound credible. Ronan 456, not even close. Pony Boy 999. Not much. Hope this helps. It absolutely does, Pony Boy. Thank you. Look, I'm getting donations this morning. Not bad. Stay golden, Pony Boy. Some people have no credit. I think that's why. I guess so. Honestly, if you have a phone in prison, it's been in a shitty place or two. No, because regular phones can be traced. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, well, I don't know what you mean. No, because regular phones can be traced. You talking about why you'd have a track phone or something? Well, I don't mean for him to have a regular line. I'm talking about why do they even sell track phones? Because I can't believe there's a market for them anymore. You know, I would think everybody at this point has a regular fucking phone. I know people need burners and stuff, but not all burners are track phones. You could just buy cheap bullshit cell phones, and you know, you don't even have to put them in your name and use them up and get rid of them. What's his prison ID? Another good question. What did you mean in this last text you sent me, Miss Can't Be Wrong? I'm looking. I don't see anybody. They're used burners and non-traceable. Used for burners and non-traceable. No, I understand, but there's other ones too. Listen, the last time I heard of a track phone, I can't even say I was 25. I think it was in the fucking late 90s or something. Now, I don't know if they had them yet then. He also claims to be in recovery. I saw him do an interview on NYC Crime Spot who was trying to help him out. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, just corny. I can't tell yet if he's a bad guy. You know what I mean? But either way, you know, he's got to get clowned. Either way. Like I said, if the dude says, look, it's all bullshit, I'm just doing it for entertainment. Oh, all right, cool. You know, but oh yeah, no, I know why people get prepaids and track phones and stuff. I know I'm just saying I didn't even know there was enough of a demand for them to still be fucking selling them. You know what I mean? And there's other types of phones you could buy that are also non-traceable. Other types of cell phones. I've had them. Trust me, I've had tons of them throughout the years. I just didn't know track phone was still a thing. So anyway, yes, or Dollar General or anywhere. I used to get them at Dollar General. Burner phones, yeah. Pay cash for them, absolutely. They have done things though. I mean, there have been cases where they've been able to track a phone like to a fucking specific store and stuff. And they could try to get the camera footage and see who purchased it, shit like that. You got to be very careful, even with burner phones. You got to be careful, you know. But that's more so if you're committing a serious crime and you're using that track phone for it, not necessarily like low-level drug dealing or anything. All right, so let's do this. You're about to see Keyboard Thug. Let me get to one of these. Like track phone is a brand, right? It's not, the track phone is just a brand. I remember getting them. Isn't it TRAC? Track phone. That's just a brand. That's not like all burner phones aren't track phones. You know what I mean? So that's my point. I didn't know track phones still existed. Yeah. So here we go. Oh, there you go. Yeah. I remember seeing it long time ago, though. I can't remember the ones I used to buy in Dollar General, what brand or whatever the fuck they were, but they were cheap as fuck. You might pay $28. You buy some minutes, and you don't have to. I don't remember if you have to put it in a name, or you could just give a fake name, or if you don't have to put it in any name. I forget. But it's always good to buy them somewhere else too, and not where you live. You know what I mean? There was I want to say it's the Lindsay Buziak case where there was a track phone used to kind of to make a phone call that wound up leading to a murder. It was like they booked an appointment with this real estate agent, Lindsay, and when she got to the open house thing, they killed her. And I believe they were able to track that phone to the store it was purchased at. I don't remember exactly if it was that case, but I think. All right, guys, here we go. You ready? Let's do this one first. Yeah, I know which one I'm going to do first. I think this one we got to get out of the way. All right. So this is where this guy, if this is the right clip, he starts to tell everybody about how I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. He starts to tell the dude on the phone that he's been reminiscing and he remembers a certain story. Okay. And this is again, if you guys don't see that this is a rehearsed bullshit thing, then do you really, Casey? Nice, good job. You should. If you guys don't see that this is a bullshit thing that they planned, I don't know what to tell you. And by the way, it gives me great joy to tell you guys who one of the people in this guy's chat is buying up everything he's selling. Mob Rats 1. See, Mob Rats 1, you dumb motherfucker. You fucking clown, idiot, troll. This is why you believe MRE isn't a neo-Nazi and everything else, and he's not a rat and everything else. You could believe this bullshit is real. You could believe anything, bro. You could believe everything. I'm so glad, or anything. I'm so glad that I saw his name in there. And he's like, Jeff said something about who the guy is, or he has some question in the Truth Serum's chat. And Mob Rats 1 is like, see, I guess you proved you wrong. Like, Mob Rats 1 really believes this bullshit. Okay? So let me play this. Wait a minute, hold on. Where the fuck am I here? Okay.
And I was trying to remember something, thinking and reminiscing and going back through the day. But do you remember that time I was bringing you around, and then you got.
See, now this is another thing. I don't know what he means bringing you around. If he means like introducing him to people, how does that make sense? Because this guy is supposed to be a captain, and this guy on the screen here, Joe, is, I guess, a nobody. So but I didn't hear. Well, I would say I didn't hear the whole story, but I don't think there is a whole story. I mean, this is just what he's telling here, unless he said in the past something like I don't know. I don't know if he explained this some way, like maybe. At one point, Angelo was a nobody, or maybe this guy, Joe, is just saying he was driving him around or something. Either way, it's goofy.
And you had some money on you. And then when you I brung you. And then when
I brung you to a girl's house. Very well spoken guy. Excellent grammar.
You woke up, your money was gone. And then it was whether I took the money or whether she took the money, and then it was brung to Sam.
This guy's is the best thing, and I'm sure most of you saw this on Nadu's show last night. But again, Nadu said I have to play this, and I think he's right. You're gonna fucking. I just want to see the chat filled with laughing emojis when you hear what's about to happen.
And like, what do you remember when that happened?
Somebody robbed me. I'll tell you that. Somebody robbed me.
Well, no disrespect or anything like that, but I took that money. I took that.
You no good motherfucker. You fucking cocksucker, Joe. You son of a. You robbed me the fucking money. You.
And look at this guy's great acting.
He's gone.
Yeah, you hung up on him. He didn't hang up. He was fucking yelling at you.
Because they were nickel and diming me.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you fucking hear that? FBS, to tell you the story, he's saying his stepdad was in the mob, and that's how he met these guys. His stepdad was in the mob. Oh, okay. But what's he bringing this guy around for? This guy's supposedly a captain, right? Speaks like a genius, FBS. Yeah, Edward Everett. He certainly does. Fake voice, fake as hell. To even believe that that's a real voice. I mean, it sound. Come on, guy. Why do I even have to say this? You can't believe that's a real voice. Nobody could possibly fucking believe that. You can even tell what his voice is like under his bullshit voice. Oh my God, everyone died at this part in the chat. Oh, good. So I'm glad they at least, did they catch it? Did they realize it was bullshit? Baby A, you tell me. Or did people actually believe it? This guy is so full of shit. Yeah. And I said, I know he's going to call back. Of course. It's his trusty track phone he's got in prison where there's no noise. He appears to be the only one there. And he never calls from an actual prison phone. You know? Sit down with Jeff Nadeau. Florida turns the fakest shit I've ever seen. Chris Parks, Edward Everett, Stevie the Gypsy. That's some deeper throat level acting. Goddamn right it is, Mr. Batters. That's his movie. I swear to God. I mean, this shit. Listen, I know. I even thought before the show today, do I just want to leave this guy alone and let him do his fucking thing? Let him, you know, whatever. Continue on with his scam. It doesn't appear to be hurting anybody, but I can't. I mean, you're using MobTube too. MobTube exclusive, really. So you're a part of MobTube. Okay. Well, you should know what happens when you do stuff like this. You should have just came here and pretended to be somebody. Maybe some people would have believed you. You know, you could have told some fake stories you made up. But once you tried to bring this guy, or once you brought this guy on and you tried to convince everybody that this dude is someone, you know, a Colombo family captain. I mean, you couldn't have gotten anybody better to do this to play this part. I mean, this is the actor that you apparently hired. This is probably some guy in the other room. It's probably like his roommate. You know what I mean? It's fucking strange, man. When are people going to learn? You are not going to get away with this on MobTube. You're not. Go pull some bullshit in some other fucking community if you're going to do something like this. But don't do it here. Do not do it here. It's not going to work out. And then you're ruined. You're ruined. Once you get caught doing something fraudulent like that, you're ruined after that. There's no coming back from it. Look at his face right now. He even looks like he knows he fucked up. Look at his eyes. He looks sad. Like, oh, shit. I hope FBS doesn't fucking see this. Now, well, I saw it. Hold on, guys. Let me just look at some comments. I'll get back to it. How fast did he go nuts? He didn't even finish. He didn't even let this jerk off finish his sentence. Yeah, I know. It was so fucking. And he's like, you took my hey, you motherfucker. Like, he didn't even finish the words he was saying when he was ranting. Ducks. Yeah, I mean, I know you're getting a kick out of this. The guy's voice sounds like a guy straining himself on the toilet. Yeah, it's. And let me tell you guys something. Somebody said to Jeff last night, why do all these mob guys have raspy voices like that? They don't. Not all mob guys do. A lot of them do, but not necessarily. I mean, but the problem is people like this who, I guess, watch mob movies and stuff like that and take all their cues from that shit when they decide they're going to fucking play a role. That's what they do. The first thing they do is put on the raspy fucking voice. That's the first thing they do. FBS, yes, we're just having fun with it. At least most are. I can't speak for everyone. Okay, as long as that's the case. But Mob Rats won, though, baby. You can't convince me he doesn't believe this. He absolutely. Look at his comments on the videos. He believes it. I'm gonna try to read you one. LOL, this video is up at the level of Tony, Silo, Kane Shade, DV Boy thing. It is. DV Boy. Yeah, it is. Play it again, please. All right, I will. Hold on. DV Boy is what Tony Silo was fighting with Kane Shades, and he found out he has domestic violence charges, and he started calling him DV boy. And Jeff just fell in love with that phrase. Was a fight two creators got into, one called the other DV boy. Yeah, the guy on the phone kind of sounds like the mob guy from Carlito's Way, not as convincing. I don't remember which one. I'm not sure. I don't remember that movie that well. The last time I saw it was probably, I don't even know, decades ago. George Raft lives again. Yeah, you ain't kidding. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's play it again.
Somebody robbed me.
Well, you know, no disrespect or anything like that, but I took that money. I took that.
You no good motherfucker. You fucking cocksucker, Joe. You son of a. You robbed me the fucking money. You.
You robbed me of the fucking you. Why I oughta? Oh my god. You took the money, huh? I see. Huh? Unbelievable.
He's gone.
Look at this guy.
Because they were nickel and diming me. I'm sorry.
What am I doing? I got all screwed up there. Scripted. Hashtag scripted. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. The guy they were trying to break out of jail. I don't know. What do you mean, Mustache Pete? That sounds 100% like Loomis on that phone call. You think it's him, though? I don't know. The voice is very similar, but let me guys, don't get mad at me. Let me hear it again. Let me just hear it again.
Well, you know, no disrespect or anything like that, but I took that money. I took that.
You no good motherfucker. You fucking cocksucker, Joe. You son of a. You robbed me the fucking money. You.
Look at him. Look at his face.
He's gone. Because they were nickel and diming me.
Yeah, I'm sure they were.
They were nickel and diming me, flashing all this money around, bringing them all over, drunk.
I'm sure they were. I'm gonna make a prediction about this guy, okay? And I'm gonna tell you this. I would bet money that this guy never met a mob guy in his life, including an associate, a connected guy, nothing. Okay, he may have known a connected guy, but I don't know. You know, not. Listen, I've never been around the mafia. I mean, I guess I was, you know, when I was a kid. You know, it wasn't important to me. You know, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but you know what I mean. Like if you lived where I lived, you know, of course you were around them, but it wasn't, you know, all I know is the people I was told about. So you get what I'm saying. But I didn't hang around them. I didn't fucking, you know, even the people my family was connected to, I never met any of them. You know what I mean? So I don't, you know, I don't claim to have ever been around the mob, you know, as far as, you know, having contact with them. But I'm assuming this guy hasn't either because, well, even though I haven't been around the mob, I know that they don't talk like this. They don't. You know what I mean? I know that, you know, the thing like saying two wise guys took care of those Puerto Ricans for me. That's not something they would say. That's also not something they would say on the phone. You know what I mean? No matter what, track phone, prison phone, it don't matter. This fake voice, you know, he doesn't even sound like a fucking mob guy. This guy, Joe, if he's ever been around a mob guy, he knows he doesn't sound like this. Or they don't sound like this. I mean, I hear he's from Buffalo or something. Definitely mafia up there. Okay. But if he was around any of them, you know, even though they might have an accent similar to this Angelo dude, They just don't talk like that. You know, this guy should have used his natural fucking voice. It would have been more convincing. But when you go too far, it's like I said about white girls who try to act black. They exaggerate it so much. Black girls don't even talk like that. Like, it's crazy how far they take it. That's what this guy's doing. He's got his friend to sound as fake as possible. I don't know why, but this guy must not be too bright or have a good ear or anything, because how could you say, listen, give me your best mob voice? And this guy starts talking and you're like, yeah, that's it. Got it. It's perfect. They're going to believe you. And what do you mean? It sounds like a cartoon voiceover. I could do a better impression of a New York mob guy. You know what I'm saying? I have. How can you not do an impression? All you got to do is put on a fake New York accent and talk a little tough. I mean, Jesus Christ, we see it going on MobTube all the time. Tony fucking Pizza sounds more like a mob guy than this dude. The best part is when the guy, Joe, throws his arms up like, where did he go? Yeah, and Jeff, you could tell he hung up on the guy. The guy didn't hang up on him. People don't hang up when they're in the middle of yelling at you. They'll yell at you and then hang up. I mean, it's so fucking ridiculous. I mean, all the red flags. And this guy's yelling at people, track phone, idiot.
Oh, you son of a, you rob me the fucking money, you.
He's gone.
That's what happens when you hang up on somebody, dickhead. They're gone. Let's do this again.
Well, you know, no disrespect or anything like that, but I took that money. I took that.
You no good motherfucker, you fucking cocksucker, Joe. You son of a, you rob me the fucking money, you.
Look at him. Look at his reaction. He's gone. Where did he go? I don't know. Is he under the couch? Is he in the bathroom? Where did he go? He's gone.
Because they were nickel and diming me. I'm sorry. They were nickel and diming me.
Yeah. They were nickel and diming me, you see? They were nickel and diming me. So I decided to rob the motherfucker. I robbed him. I took his fucking money, and years later, I told him about it. When I told him, he started yelling and screaming. I hung up on him, and I said, oh, my God, where did he go? He's gone. Oh, my God. Oh, war, without a doubt. We are. Joe Blow, maybe Kane Shades is the only person who'd believe this guy. LOL. Wait till you see the real Vinny Matalone. I knew it. Yeah. Three-way. Will Truth Serum be playing his phone calls with Jeff Crow after this? He might as well. He might as well say, he's fucking, look at me. I got a fucking marijuana mafia man on the phone over here. This motherfucker's going to tell you all kinds of great stories. I'm getting the feeling that the voice is actually him on tape and he is queuing up a tape. You know what? That's actually a possibility, Dexter. That would be even worse. That would be even worse. But I think they could still, he could talk over the tape. I don't know. That would be, wow. That would be true loneliness. That you got to play a friend of yours. You got to play the part of a friend of yours and record it and play it back like as if you have a friend. You robbed me the fucking money. Yeah, great English. Yeah, you robbed me the fucking money. FBS, he cussed him out because he told him he was rolling mob guys. I'm like, man, you'd be dead as hell if you did that back in the day. Of course he would. That's Feach Lamana on the phone. Yeah, there you go. Why would you admit you ripped your buddy off on YouTube? Of course. Yeah, why would you even admit it at all? Especially when I saw a clip, it's on one of these videos somewhere in here where he tells him, I'm kind of scared of you. I swear to God, he tells the guy, I'm kind of scared. I don't know if you really like me or not. Fucker. I'm like, why are you doing this? You're going to say that? I'm scared of you? You're scared of the fake guy that doesn't exist and the prison that doesn't exist, telling stories that are all bullshit? Oh. Three-way. Who, baby A? Who? It's pre-recorded with him inserting the other guy's voice, trying to make it look like a conversation. There is no natural back and forth conversation. You think it's pre-recorded, huh? Oh my God. Let me find out, Joe, that it's pre-recorded. Oh my fucking God. I might start a channel about you. I might. Florida attorney, all of a sudden mobster on the phone transforms into George Costanza. Is that right, War? Yeah. My dad, of course, when we were driving around, would point them out to me and let me know who they were sometimes. But of course, when I told that story, it turned into my dad used to take me on mob tours, horse shit like that. They just, like everything else I say, they take it and turn it into something it's not. All of a sudden, oh, I read that one. That's Fischlemon after getting sent back on the parole violation. Yeah, those goddamn fucking TVs. Chris set me up. Multisanti, you motherfucker. He would have just said a couple of the younger kids here jumped in and went to work. Exactly. A couple of wise guys took care of him for me. Him and DMX with their raspy ass voices. Oh, shit. Him being around mobsters doesn't make him a mobster any more than me living at the beach makes me an ocean. Very nice. Yes, very true. He's playing a tape of himself impersonating a guy to make it look like a conversation. Are we sure of that, though? That does seem very, very possible. Because the way, you cut him off. He's gone. Where'd he go? It's very possible. I didn't think about that. FBS, please stop playing this clip. I'm laughing so hard I got a bellyache. I can't. I'll go on to a different one. There we go. We got to hear more Angelo. Yeah. Let me get down through. What would I do if I found out my real father is Anthony Luciano Raimondi? It depends. Does Raimondi have a lot of money? I would do what I could to take it from him. Listen, Dad, where have you been my whole life? You owe me. I thought he said rat of the month too at first, but it was you robbed me the fucking money. Yeah. You robbed me the fucking money? You robbed me the fucking money. You motherfucker, you. All right, let's do the next video. Stop screen. Hold on. Present, share screen. All right, there we go. You ready?
But you don't realize I'm trying to demonstrate.
Listen to this, because this is the main reason I'm going after this guy, because he has the balls. I want to prepare you for what you're about to hear. This motherfucker of all people has the balls to talk about people being full of shit on MobTube, people being full of shit. Joe, really? I mean, that's why when you now you're starting to bring us into it. Oh, okay. I think he's mainly talking about the mob guys, but still. Not only are you going to do something like this that somebody like me or Jeff is going to easily figure out, but you're going to talk about MobTube people being full of shit. When you're the biggest this is one of the most fraudulent things I've ever seen in my fucking life. This is way worse than Danny Trio, and he was a fucking underwear thief. Motherfucker, you fucking fucker. Stand in your garage all you want doesn't make you a car. That's right. FBS, I'm realizing too much shit now. LOL. Angelo always calls right on time. If he's in prison, is that even possible? Exactly, baby. Hey, how does he know when he's on? How does he know when he's on and what he's saying? Oh, I guess he's got a smartphone and he's watching YouTube from his smartphone. Yeah. Sure. My God. Listen, hold on. Guys like this are used to getting away with fake mob stories in their normal lives to impress people. Then they come here. Wrong place, Joe. Joe, you know what? You could have been a cool motherfucker, I bet. You seem like a mild-mannered guy. You're fucking nuts. There's no doubt about that. But that makes you, fit right in here on MobTube. You could have just I don't know, started telling your stories. Maybe Make some friends on here. You know, people put you on their panels. You get to be more well known. You know, you get subscribers, views, maybe even make some money if you like money. I'm assuming you do. I mean, you robbed fucking Angelo here, you fucker. You fucking robbed Angelo back in the day. You took all his fucking money, and then years later on YouTube, you fucking told him about it. So you could have done that, man. You don't have to come in doing shit like this. You don't, bro. You don't. I could see Joe possibly being a decent guy that we could have on the show, have some fun with, you know, but he had to go this route. Stupid. Guys who did time know right off this guy's full of shit. Well, of course. Worse than the panty thief? I think it might be. All right, let's hear more Angelo, like Mustache Pete said. Here we go, you fucker. Let me see. What happened? What'd I do? Oh, fuck me. Hold on, guys. Oh, no. What did I just do? Oh, hold on. I fucked everything up, guys. Somehow I lost the fucking screen. Is this it? No, this one. All right, here we go, fuckers.
And show the people the fallout. See, MobTube came on social media, and people want the entertainment and or legitimate stories, but the psychology of it is, do you just forget about when you and Sammy the Bull and these guys? Do you just forget about the people they ratted on? And they're stored away in these federal penitentiaries all over America.
All right. Hold on, guys. I can't stop it now. It won't stop. Okay. Guys, hold on. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I got this. Somehow that show, I had it up on YouTube. I had different, tabs open or whatever you call them up here at the fucking top. And somehow I disconnected that. I don't know what the fuck I did, but I couldn't even find the fucking YouTube. Like, no matter what, I took the screen down for StreamYard, everything. I couldn't find, I have no idea where it went, so I couldn't pause it, you know what I mean? And then start it up again. I couldn't do anything. I was fucking helpless. It was horrible. I fucking flipped out and I shut down the whole fucking computer. Even after I turned off StreamYard, I could still hear the cocksucker talking, but I couldn't find I couldn't find the video. I'm like, where is it? I was like him after fucking Angelo flipped out on him. I said, oh, where is it now? It's all gone. Those fucking fuckers, they took my goddamn fucking YouTube page away. I can't find the motherfucker. I didn't know what to do, so I snapped. I panicked, and I started the whole fucking computer over. Okay, now we can get back to this. Fidget, that's my problem. I fidget, and then I fuck things up. I'm a fidgeter. I'm a fucking fidgeter.
Demonstrate and show the people the fallout. See, MobTube came on social media, and people want the entertainment and or legitimate stories, but the psychology of it is, do you just forget about when you see Mike Francis and Sammy the Bull and these guys? Do you just forget about the people they ratted on?
No, nobody gives a fuck, Angelo or Joe, whatever the fuck your name is. Nobody cares. Because we have come to the conclusion, we've grown up, and that we now understand that the people they put away are fucking scumbags. So nobody gives a shit. You know what I mean? Nobody cares. In real life, in regular society, the rats would be actually heroes for putting bad guys away. You know what I'm saying? Or at least helping. Nobody gives a fuck. I mean, some people, maybe you can get in with the anti-rat crowd. Maybe that's your fucking plan. I don't know, but what is the fallout? A bunch of guys who are going to go away anyway wound up going away a little bit sooner. Oh my God, a bunch of killers are in prison. Terrible. I can't imagine a worse atrocity. How could we do such a thing as putting killers in fucking prison? They're the good guys. They're the good guys. They belong on the street. They protect their communities. We've been over this, Joe, time and time again. Nobody gives a fuck. And what he's about to say is actually true.
And they're stored away in these federal penitentiaries all over America.
Yeah, it's called being put in prison.
Does MobTube just dismiss that and forget about it?
Joe, I'd be glad to drop the link for you, Joe, because you're giving the same old tired ass anti-rat argument. They're doing life, Joe, not because somebody told on them, but because they did crimes. They committed crimes that they could be told on for. You understand? Like, if you don't murder somebody, you can't be told on for murder. You can't be ratted on for murder. I mean, I guess somebody could rat on you, but it wouldn't go anywhere because you're an innocent man. The innocent people get locked up, sure, all the time, but usually not in these situations. Usually if a mob captain or underboss or just a soldier, even sometimes an associate, gets accused of murder and prosecuted for it, it's because he really did it. It's because he really did it. Nobody's being cheated here. Everybody's getting a fair shake to some extent. It's very simple, Joe. You don't commit crime, you can't go away for life. You can't. Guess what? I haven't been arrested in years. I used to get arrested all the time. Now, why haven't I been arrested in years? I stopped committing crime. It's as simple as that, Joe. Nobody cares any fucking more.
And and who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares? Just buy what they're selling, believe their stories.
Buy what they're selling, believe their stories? Bro, fake Columbo captain who you're saying is in prison, 76 years old and sick, and has a fucking track phone that he uses to call you at just the right time on your bitch ass fucking show and say ridiculous things and put on an act with a fake fucking voice. And you're talking about people buying people's stories? Are you fucking serious?
And then you got a right to. But I'm a thinker. My mind is beyond those goofballs.
Yeah, see, that's another reason I'm gonna fuck you all up here, and there's nothing you can do about it because of what you just said. You're not a thinker. If you were a thinker, if you had the slightest bit of fucking brain activity happening in your dumb fucking skull, okay, you would realize that you can't get away with this. You'd realize that what you're doing is so incredibly fucking obvious that you're going to get caught right away. You're not a thinker, bro. You're not.
And and who cares? Who cares? Just buy what they're selling, believe their stories, and then you got a right to. But I'm a thinker. My mind is beyond those goofballs.
Well, why don't you grab the link and come on and debate me? Here, I'm going to put it up for you. Your mind is beyond mine and others. Okie dokie. This is what we do here, Joe, when people make claims like that. Let's have a debate. I would give damn near anything to have Joe grab the link right now. So there's the link in the chat, Joe. I'm sure you know how to do it. Feel free whenever you're ready. This guy has troll army hanging around. Wonderful. Another jag off I must destroy. Yeah. He's got Mob Rats 1 in there, and I'm sure there's others. Absolutely. Would it be a rat move if somebody told the CIA where Bin Laden was, or do we push back? Or does we push back have a double standard? Good question. Very good question. And like I said, they'd use rats in their favor in a fucking heartbeat if they could. If Dominic Crea could use a rat, even a lion rat, to get his father out of prison right now, he'd do it in a fucking heartbeat. He wouldn't think twice. And then that rat would be a fucking hero. So they're all full of shit. This guy has the same Midwest accent as Angelo. Well, yeah, and apparently he's from Buffalo. They have that weird fucking accent too. So they're almost like a Canadian accent. This guy, wait a minute, let me see. I want to play more. Just give me a second. There's a lot to unpack here, as Tom LaVecchia, that cocksucker, would say. What's up,
I just
Jeff?
want to say one thing about this guy. So I think the thing lost in all this is he continues to advertise on at least 10 shows that a Colombo mafia captain, unheard, never heard, is calling in. Yet he won't identify anything about the guy.
No.
Again, that's how you can understand it's complete nonsense.
Yeah, of course.
Why come on here? And I've said this before, these guys are all victims. They're always the victims. So they come on, tell some ridiculous story with ridiculous shit like this. Someone then comes in and says, oh, hey, who is this exactly? Oh, I'm not a rat. Oh, this guy wants my social security number and everything too. And he makes him out to be the victim. This is what I hate about these people. They all do it.
Yeah, no. Let me ask you, has this guy mentioned one notable mob figure he's been around?
No, not that I've ever heard.
Well, there you go. I mean, the whole fucking thing is just made up. He's not even adding details to it. It's just horse shit.
And I think you're 100% right. I think he could have been like a decent guy. He kind of reminded me a little bit of Vinny Bracco. He had that kind of quirkiness to him or whatever. And
yeah.
But he just and bro, ask him about any of this, he erupts on you. He erupts on you.
Really?
Yeah, bro. He's been doing shows on me for 5 straight days. Call me a Mama Luke and Doughboy and all this stuff. Yeah, he's crazy. But yeah, just wanted to point that out. But the funniest thing in that video is when he puts his hands up, what? What happened?
Oh, I know. It's the funniest thing. And it's like a fucking 10-second delayed reaction.
Yeah.
He hangs up on the guy and then he looks around for a minute and he's like,
it's also funny too.
Where'd he go?
I don't know if you noticed either, but the guy calls back a few minutes later and he's like, sorry, Joe. I got a little pissed off,
Oh, fuck. You know what? I wanted to play that. It's at the 24-minute mark. I forgot. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's like he times hey, call back in 5 minutes, Then he calls right.
Or these guys might be right. He might really have this shit pre-recorded. I don't know.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. But look, if you're gonna claim, if he just says this is I don't know. I had a guy on my show recently, I blanked his face out, but I said who it was. I'm not gonna. I get some people don't want to do that, but you're making a living off telling us that this is a mafia captain and he's in the Colombo family. So that's my whole thing. But all right, appreciate it, bro.
Absolutely. All right, talk to you soon. All right, let's go on with this because I got to fucking run here soon.
The mob heroes on YouTube are rats.
Just figuring that out.
And I got a guy like Ange that is on the other end of that. You'll never see it anywhere
you're
else.
absolutely right. Yeah, he's not on the other end of it, because that would mean he's a mob guy who stood up and took his time like a man. You got a guy who's not a mob guy, who's not associated with mob guys, probably never met a mob guy, and there's a possibility it's you. If what people are saying is true, and they might have a point. I'm gonna listen to more and see how you do this. I think you might have fucking pre-recorded this, like people are saying. But even if it's somebody calling in, you're talking about some bullshit story you and this guy put together versus these mob rats you hate, who are actually telling real stories. And without them, we wouldn't know anything about the mafia, and you wouldn't even be able to put on your little fucking ridiculous clown show. So let's go on.
You'll never see that anywhere else. So, well, Joe, that's understandable. If they were mobsters, then they were good con artists. Well, no kidding. They all got millions of subscribers. No kidding. Yeah, that's an argument. But you can't just dismiss a lot of this mob stuff as entertainment. You can't just dismiss a lot of this mob stuff as entertainment. I'm assuming, well, let's see what he says. But I got to pause it from time to time anyway. I'm pretty good at, knowing how to do this shit here. So this fucker can't strike me. The fucking fucker tried to strike my fucking channel, a prick. just dismiss. I had a front row seat to some of that stuff. So I take offense to some of these clowns on YouTube, and I take it more personal in defense of guys like Angelo that can't speak out for themselves.
Clowns on MobTube, huh? Okay, bro. You're certainly not a clown on MobTube now, right? No, you're a very serious guy. You're only to be taken seriously. By the way, Antonino, $25 for I'm still enjoying your content on replay. Thank you, Antonino. Guys, don't be afraid to donate. I'm giving you another fabulous show here. You're all enjoying it. And I believe there's 151 of you. So feel free to donate in any form. Thank you.
Didn't even know what the hell YouTube was. He didn't even know.
He didn't know. Angelo didn't know what YouTube was?
Yeah, that's what we have here, folks. But
all right, you know what I'm going to do, guys? Because that's all I wanted to point out is him actually having the balls to talk shit about people lying or bullshitting on MobTube. But I want to go back here to where we were. I don't have a lot of time, but the show won't be complete without this, because I fucking meant to do it to begin with. Shut up, you. All right, let me find this, guys. I got to find, where's the fucking show? Is this it? Hold on. No, I don't think that's it. I got to find the exact show. Bear with me, guys. Videos. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go to my fucking email. I just heard the part. Yeah, you robbed that money, Joe. You son of a you. You son of a you. I want Joe on this show so fucking bad right now, so I can, question him. I want to hear what he has to say. I want to have a debate with him.
he's gone.
He's gone. Where'd he go? Let me go to the 24-minute mark.
Yes. Go back.
Whoa.
On the girl.
Watch when he calls back. He goes, "Hey Joe, it's Angelo." Or like as if Joe could mistake that voice for anyone else. This is another reason you fucked up. That you're not a thinking man. You're gonna have him call back and say, "This is Angelo," like as if he doesn't, like as if you wouldn't fucking know. I mean, are you serious?
Girlfriend, so she would take some, for any press self or whatever. But he did come down on me. He did come down on me.
Wait till you guys see this.
Because he had to cover for me. But in the real type of world of that, it would have just been.
Oh, here he is. Here's Joe. Oh, it can't be pre-recorded, I guess, huh?
Hello.
Joe.
Yes.
Joe.
Yes.
It's Angelo.
Yes.
It's Angelo.
I couldn't even. I went insane. That was a terrible. You know how close you were from getting caught?
I know.
You know how close you were from getting caught. How close was he? Because apparently you had no fucking idea until he just told you on YouTube, Angelo, you fucker.
You know how close? You were all finished if that happened. Done. Nobody could save you.
Sam knew, but I
it's like he just told his ex-girlfriend that he cheated on her a long time ago. She's heartbroken. You know what I mean? He's trying to, soften the blow a little bit.
I just thought I was getting gypped.
Gypped.
I thought I was getting gypped.
That's another common word used by the mafia, gypped. I thought I was getting gypped. That's the type of shit they say around here, these fucking hillbillies.
All the time. That's all.
Look at Ivan Lore in the chat. This guy's a member, apparently. He says, "We forgive you, Big Angelo." Oh, my fucking God. Look at the comments. Holy shit. Let me see this. I don't even care if this is helping you. I know this is helping you. You're going to get subs and everything now, bro. You should thank me. Seriously.
He knew how much they were paying in New York and paying up here. They were paying down there and up here. Both.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Look at this. Can you guys see this shit right there? Hold on. Right, motherfucker. The fucking thing won't fucking let me fucking. All right, right here. The second to last comment, to sit down with Jeff Nadeau, guess you was wrong. Because Jeff said something like, "No more mob capo, I guess." Haha, because the guy left the call. Mob Rats 1, to sit down with Jeff Nadeau. Guess you was wrong. Guess you were wrong. That would be grammatically correct. Guess you was wrong. Mob Rats 1, you stupid motherfucker, you. And I wonder why you believe everything MRE says. You fucking dope.
To tell you, but I felt like I was getting gypped. That's all there is to it. I felt like I was getting gypped. I mean, I was a greenhorn, and
I was a greenhorn. That's another word they use, the mafia, commonly used by street guys. What the fuck? I was a greenhorn, and the motherfuckers were gypping me. Every time I turned around, I got gypped. I'm getting gypped over here. I'm getting gypped over there. These motherfuckers, they're taking all my money. So I said, "Fuck you, Angelo. I'm taking yours."
You're going to be paying me back that money.
You're going to be paying me back that money, Joe, you fucker.
No, I try to help you out.
With interest, Joe.
I try to help the best I can and everything. I'm just trying to be honest with you. A lot of stuff happened, but I still have my side of the story. I still have my side of the story. All this stuff just came on me. I bit off more than I could chew.
All this stuff came on him, he just said. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that, because I got to go soon. Let me see. I've listened to this guy before, and while I try to give the benefit of a doubt, however, usually if one receives a call from any correctional facility, there's a voice that comes on that this call is for. Exactly, yes. And he says he has a track phone. Very possible his track phone's in prison. Burner phones, whatever. I just found out track phone, the brand, is still a fucking thing. I had no idea. There's no noise. There's no noise. There's no nothing. The guy can call whenever he wants. As Baby A pointed out, he calls right on time every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not to mention, again, the voice is fake. The voice is fake. The accent doesn't match. He was a captain in the Colombo family. He wasn't in New York City. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like we're making fun of kids in special ed class watching that. We are. Check out the titty with the square nipple. I don't know what that means, Ajax, Majax, whatever. All right, listen, guys. Is this Zio Lesso? It almost sounds like it. Yeah, it's all staged. All right, guys, listen, I got to go because I got to get to the doctor. I got shit I got to fucking do. And then I will be back on later. To do another show, and I might still be talking about this guy. We'll see, because it's fun. Why not? You know? And tomorrow is going to be an addiction and recovery show. I don't know the time yet, but pay attention to, if you're not subscribed to a Recovery Tube 180, please go do that. There's going to be addiction and recovery show tomorrow, even if I have to do a regular show and then that one right behind it. All right. So I'll see you guys later on today. I love you all. And until next time, salute, fuckers.